this video, I want to go over the odd timing of Trump's 2024 announcement, talk about a strange statement from his wife Melania, and give a quick channel update about videos over the next 5 or 6 weeks. First, many of us have seen comments on different channels stating that from the time Trump left office back on January 20th of 2021 up until his announcement this past Tuesday the 15th, a period of 666 days have passed. That's pretty crazy, but is it actually true? Well, almost, but not exactly. It was actually 666 days since Trump's last full day at the White House, which was back on January 19th of 2021, and his announcement a couple of days ago on November 15th, 2022. However, to arrive at the figure of 666 days, we also need to include both the beginning date of January 19, 2021 and the end date of November 15, 2022 in our calculation. That's relevant because usually when calculations are made to determine how much time has passed between two dates, we would include either the beginning date or the end date, but not both. But if we do include both the start date and the end date, we end up with 666 days between Trump's last full day in office and his 2024 announcement. And even if we're slightly bending the rules to calculate how much time has passed, it's still a very odd coincidence. In fact, a couple of weeks before his 2024 announcement, various media outlets were reporting that it was going to be on Monday, November 14th, and then last week it suddenly changed to Tuesday, November 15th. The late change in schedule was certainly a bit odd. It does make us wonder then if Trump deliberately timed his announcement so that it would add up to 666 days connecting those two events. Or, more likely I think, if someone in Trump's circle talked him into a slight date change. It could also be a coincidence, of course, because if they really wanted it to be exactly 666 days between those two events, they would have scheduled his 2024 announcement for Wednesday the 16th to make it work out exactly without having to include both the beginning date and the end date. Having said that, I do tend to think that the number 666 just seems to naturally gravitate toward Trump. Remember, during Trump's term as president, we had both a $666 billion budget deficit and a 666-point drop in the stock market. Neither of those things had ever happened before or since. And of course, we also have the building at 666 Fifth Avenue owned by his son-in-law Jared, various ways for Trump's own name to add up to 666, and the connection between 666 and gold in the Bible. And we all know how much Trump absolutely loves gold. So whether the 666 days between the two events were planned, or maybe just a very strange coincidence, it does strike me as pretty odd how the number 666 and Donald J. Trump do seem to keep popping up together. It's like they were made for one another. The other story I wanted to cover was the strange statement by Melania Trump. In case you missed it, in a statement to Breitbart News, Melania said, "I await the day when my husband returns to lead an America that is characterized by peace, love, and security." Now, to any of us a bit familiar with the Bible, that sounds an awful lot like 1 Thessalonians 5:3, which reads, "While people are saying peace and security, destruction will come upon them suddenly, like labor pains on a pregnant woman, and they will not escape." Some translations, such as the King James, renders the verse as peace and safety, but the meaning is still the same. It's that there's going to come a time when everyone thinks the world is at peace, and we're finally safe from all harm. Then, shockingly, comes destruction. Previously, I viewed this verse as tying in with how the Antichrist will break the covenant with many, bringing sudden destruction upon much of the world, but as of late I'm thinking it might be connected to how Mystery Babylon is destroyed. I'm still studying this verse, so when I have a better understanding, I'll talk about it more in a future video. I don't mean to weasel out on giving an answer, it's just that there are a lot of topics I don't fully understand, so I'd rather keep my mouth shut for now. In the meantime, please offer your thoughts below. And by the way, I don't think this means that Melania Trump has any involvement with Bible prophecy, only that it's rather startling that someone connected to the Antichrist would make such a statement. Finally, a quick channel update. I will be working a lot of hours at my job between now and the end of the year, so I won't have the time to upload many videos over the next few weeks. I'll try to add a short 2 or 3 minute video each week if I can, but if you don't see any updates, you'll know why. There are a number of videos that are backlogged, and I'm hoping to get to them in January. At the top of that list is the video, The Beast with 7 Heads and 10 Horns, Part 4, which unfortunately is many months overdue. By the way, to those of you who have emailed me your complaints about why I haven't finished that particular video, first, thank you for your interest. Hopefully it was sincere. Second, I do plan to finish it, but it just got lost in a shuffle over the last few months. Speaking of complaints, rather than sending me an email, it's always better to post them in the comments section on the latest video on my YouTube channel. That way, even if I'm unable to answer you, others will see your comment and you'll have a better chance of having the issue resolved. I am very fortunate to have a number of well-informed people on this channel, so please don't hesitate to use that resource. Besides, you might also make a few new online friends, and that's a good thing. So that's all for this video. If I'm not around too much over the next few weeks, I didn't drop off the face of the earth as some of you have suggested, but I'll be back making more in-depth videos come January. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.